Hello, 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 Cancer. Welcome, my loves, or welcome back to the channel. So I'm here to jump into a general message for my Cancer collective. Per usual, I pray that these messages find each and every one of you guys viewing in the best of health and spirits. If you guys find that these messages are resonating for your circumstance, definitely give the video a thumbs up. Also, feel free to share down below in the comments. Cancer, how you feel, my love. This is going to be a love reading for those of you guys who are connected to someone and the emotions run deep, child. Okay? Rolling in the deep, you feel me? The Fool card and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, some of y'all are holding on very tightly to this situation. Someone could be holding on to you very tightly. I'm also getting like somebody wants to take a leap of faith and build with you, grow with you. They want to love you, Cancer, period. Some of y'all maybe there's not as much clarity within this connection for some of y'all, the Tower and the Three of Pentacles. So it's like there is love, emotions run deep. Someone definitely wants to grow and build with you, but that might not come across so clear for you at or all the time, I should say, right? Somebody's name could be Michael. I'm also hearing Sean. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who struggles opening up, struggles to open up. Some of y'all, this could even be somebody, I'm seeing the Knight of Wands. So it's kind of giving like a back and forth type of energy, or even the Knight of Swords. So some of y'all, this could be somebody who's been in and out of your life. Cancer. Maybe you feel like they love you, but they just can't seem to show it, child. Not in a way that feels safe and secure for you, for your little Cancerian heart. You know what I'm saying? So I intend to try to expose the truth for you guys in this reading. The truth of their feelings, their intentions, and whether they are truly ready to step forward into that Three of Pentacles, a commitment. Okay, Seven of Pentacles is the energy at the bottom of the deck currently. So I do feel like the Seven of Pentacles represents someone who wants to invest. Okay, we got the Eight of Wands. What else for Cancer? We have the Four of Swords, followed by the Page of Wands. Clarify this Eight of Wands for my Cancers. Three of Wands. Some of y'all could be at a distance from this person. Some of y'all, this is that emotional distance as I spoke of earlier, which is leading to this energy of a lack of clarity. And what's the Page of Wands? Ace of Cups. I love to see it. Bottom of the deck, Cancer, we do have the Hangman energy. So to me, this is all about shifting your perspective, seeing things from a higher perspective, okay? Because when it comes to the Hangman, his feet are up to the heavens, which means that he's not planted on the ground, right? He is not rooted or grounded in worldly ways, seeing things from a world's view. He sees things from on high. He's looking at circumstances, be them in his life or around him, from a higher perspective, because his feet are rooted and grounded in the heavens, right? This is what gives him the enlightenment that he has. But we have the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Wands. Some of y'all pregnant, child. I'm just saying. Lotus flower could also be significant. Maybe the song, what's his name? Wale, child. Lotus flower bomb. Okay. Or some of y'all could have a lotus flower tattoo. Something about a lotus flower could be significant for you, Cancer. We got the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Again, this is definitely giving sperm, and the Ace of Cups is giving your womb. So if you don't want to get pregnant, strap it up. If you're not trying to get somebody pregnant, strap it up, Cancer. Okay. I also feel like this could be love messages being sent back and forth. This could represent a heart-to-heart conversation near you, Cancer. I'm just saying, somebody definitely has a lot of emotions and feelings when it comes to you. And I feel like this is also a vice versa type of energy. Some of y'all, the thing that's complicating this connection is distance, because we do have the Three of Wands and the damn Two of Wands. So this is giving distance, okay? And then together, this is the Five of Wands, so that's giving challenge or complications, all right? Others of you, it could just simply be, for some reason, I'm getting differences. So the differences in the ways in which you communicate your emotions. I was about to say feelings, child. The fuck? Trying to say emotions and feelings at the same time. Anywho, too much spirit, brain overload. Let's calm down. Let's calm down. Child, I'm just tapping on my head right now, y'all. Anywho, it could be the differences in how you share your feelings versus how they share their feelings. I said for some of y'all, y'all could definitely be dealing with somebody who doesn't really open up that much, child. Look at this motherfucker right here laying down in this damn helmet. It's like, so they're very shielded or guarded, protected over their feelings, their emotions. Maybe they even have like this energy of detachment, meaning, you know, some people, let's put it in layman's terms. When we're talking birth charts, child, the moon is how we react to things, how we respond to things emotionally, right? Everybody doesn't have a moon placement that works well with emotions. You feel me? Some people's moon is in detriment. It's in the fall of a sign, okay? It has to work really hard depending on the sign that it's in. And then we also have to factor in a person's Mercury, which is how they communicate. What's in their third house? Like, it gets deep when we're talking about understanding each other, right? I'll put it like that. Each other, people in general. Now, I do feel like for some of y'all, there has also been some sort of separation. So you could be in separation with someone, or some of you guys have already separated with someone, and maybe there has been a coming back together. Eight of Wands. Some of y'all have recently, the Eight of Wands is making me think of recent. You've recently separated with someone, but this person is going to be coming back into your energy. Now, I'm not going to say this is going to happen overnight. Okay, whenever they actually ready and have gained some sort of enlightenment and are ready to offer you a stable relationship or offer. I'm not going to say that shit's going to happen overnight, child. It could take some time. But I see it happening nonetheless. Queen of Swords. Okay, we got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles here. The real deal, Holyfield. That's what I'm hearing. This is a serious conversation. Some of y'all having a serious conversation about finances. Some of y'all could be having a serious conversation regarding finances because of a relationship where it's like, okay, we need to talk about money, finances, the future, credit, all of these different things. Because if you're thinking of coming together, financially speaking, these are things you need to know about a person, right? Or you're just having some sort of really serious conversation about what's next for you and for this person within love. But I was also hearing, if there has been separation, or for those of you who have recently gone into separation, some of you who are still in separation with this person, they have never stopped feeling this bond with you. Or they never will stop feeling this bond. Four of Pentacles. This is giving tethered. That's the word that's coming to my mind. Even when somebody may feel distant or cold, even if there is physical distance and you are feeling this energy of coldness or silence, Four of Swords, Spirit is saying this person is still very much bonded to you, or has been still bonded to you. I'm also hearing there's a deep admiration when it comes to your emotional strength and your vulnerability. So these are things somebody admires about you, because these are things that they struggle to embody themselves. That's why. Four of Pentacles is also giving safe. So someone feels safe with you. But I also kind of feel like this so-called safety triggers them. It triggers their own wounds when it comes to maybe feeling unworthy. Because with the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords, I kind of feel like this is you. And this person could be saying you see them. And of course, that can be scary for somebody who is used to controlling their image, someone who is used to not being seen or not wanting to be seen. You see how he covered, child, in this damn Four of Swords? Some of you guys, somebody is saying they have this desire to rebuild trust or to build trust, because for some of you, this is a new person that you are connecting with and have been connecting with or will be connecting with. Take it how it resonates, y'all. I try my best to factor in everybody's circumstances in these reads, child. But I'm not perfect. You feel me? I don't want this stuff. Which means I may not factor in everybody's circumstances. This is why you have to utilize and exercise your intuition as well. Some of y'all, this is new. I know, we all know, some of y'all don't want nobody from your past. You don't want nobody you used to deal with. You're not in separation with nobody that you want back. So this would be new energy. Some of you are already connecting with the new energy. Some of you, the new energy hasn't even come in. It ain't nowhere near your sights right now. Four of Swords, you still waiting. Three of Wands, Two of Wands. But this is the energy this person will embody, and this is what you will also be embodying and growing and learning from this connection. Okay? There's a strong desire to build trust. There's a strong desire to rebuild trust. For those of you, this is a return. But I also feel like there's an energy of someone who is wrestling with guilt over the past. Maybe even shame over the past and their past decisions. Now, for those of you who this could be new, I feel like someone could be thinking about their past relationships and they don't want to repeat the same patterns. So although there is this emotional attachment, this person could want to take things very slow, because it's like, I've done this or that in my past, and I just really don't want to repeat this shit. And Cancer, this could very much be you and your energy as well. Someone is definitely emotionally bonded to you in a way that they don't even fully understand, be it past or new. Okay. I'm also getting someone could be holding on to fear, Four of Pentacles. Fear that they might disappoint you. And for those of y'all, this could be like past connection. Then this person could fear that they would disappoint you again. I get an energy with the Queen of Swords of perfectionist, perfectionism. Somebody wants to be perfect. But they could also feel as if they fall short in your eyes, or they will fall short in your eyes. Somebody is also hiding with the Four of Pentacles. I'm sorry, the Four of Wands, Swords. Jeez. 44 could also be significant, or April 4th. Maybe even 444. Anytime I think of 444, I automatically think of the Four of Wands. Some of you guys, this is somebody you're going to marry and have a family with. For those of you who resonate with this message, I shouldn't say some of you. This is specifically for those who resonate. So, yes, you're going to marry this person. You're going to have a family with this person. Some of y'all ass going to get pregnant, and you think that you ain't going to get pregnant. You're done having children. Some of y'all feel like, hell, I done had my tubes tied, because now the Queen of Swords making me think of going under the knife. Okay, and she could be a doctor. I'm just saying. Okay, that's what you think. Spirit say, I got plans. I got other plans, child. But I'm getting with this Four of Swords. It's like someone's trying to hide or mask. And I feel like this could even be you, Cancer. This might even be something that you mirror with this person, because you're trying to hide your vulnerability. Some of y'all are trying to hide your vulnerability surrounding your own stability. And it could be your emotional stability. It could be your financial stability, or your self-esteem. Or this is vice versa. I'm also getting like some of you guys could, with the Eight of Wands, be very expressive when it comes to your feelings, your emotions, your thoughts. But you have to wait, Three of Wands, for this person to gather their thoughts. They might not be so good at expressing things to you in real time. And maybe even by the time they process some shit to express it, the moment done fucking passed. Two of Wands. Some of you guys, you could be connecting with someone new, or this is someone new coming in, and you're expressing things that have happened in your past. This person wants to know, will you truly be able to forgive the past so that you can actually move forward in a new love connection without that past baggage and shit that you're holding on to? Four of Pentacles. Others of you, if this is somebody you already know, someone who may have not come back towards you, or someone who has, you've reconciled, whatever the case may be, but someone you have history with, this person wants to know, are you truly going to forgive whatever mistakes they've made in the past? Because someone is definitely very terrified of vulnerability. Eight of Wands and the Three of Wands. I'm also hearing on the surface, they may look like someone who has it all together. Free yourself. The only real prison is fear, and the only real freedom is freedom from fear. Some of y'all are having to release fear. Some of y'all are having to release this energy of hurting. Some of y'all, somebody is saying they know that they've hurt you and disappointed you in the past. It hurts to leave a light on for nobody. Others of you, this a new person who is like, they see your hurt. They see the pain. You could even see this in a person that you're connecting with. But again, the only way to free yourself from this is to let it go. 8 of Wands. Release it. Move forward. I'm also hearing it's been a long time coming. But I know a change gonna come, child. Somebody has to make a decision to free themselves, and it might not be an easy decision. With this hurting card here, it might hurt somebody to make this damn decision to free themselves. But it's like, I'm going to share this with y'all. Wait a minute. Let me find it. Someone has to accept that you cannot perfectly plan for everything. Because somebody is obsessed with planning and shit. Okay? And that could be something that causes hurt. When you feel like, damn, things are moving so fast, 8 of Wands, but I haven't planned. I haven't prepared. And so someone is holding on to this idea that things have to be planned out perfectly. Maybe this is also in order to what's the word, like minimize drama, stress, bullshit, mess, bars. But at the end of the day, there's bound to be some sort of messiness, some sort of drama with some situations. But freedom is on the other side of whatever that is. Okay? And somebody could be thinking that if I can avoid the drama, the fallout, the this, the that, then I can protect myself from experiencing something uncomfortable or being hurt. Some of y'all, this is how you look at allowing yourself to connect to other people. It's like, if my feelings and my emotions get involved, this shit could end up messy. What if things go wrong? But again, you cannot plan everything, Cancer. You cannot control, basically, every circumstance. And whoever is thinking that by avoiding the fallout, the drama, the this, the that, avoid getting too attached, because then I won't have to worry about the drama, the fallout, the this, the that, if things go wrong, if things go left. You think this is protecting you, but in reality, it is keeping you trapped. And I feel like that is a test for you or for someone, whoever this is about. It's like on the surface, somebody just seems like they got it all the fuck together. But beneath this, underneath all of this armor, child, it's somebody who is fragile. It's a fragile inner child, Page of Wands, who fears rejection, abandonment, and not being enough. Is this you, Cancer? Is this someone you connected to? Some of y'all could have a child that's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Some of you could have fire placements, Aries, Leo, Sag. You could even have Aries, Leo, or Sag in your 4th house. in your birth chart. What's the Four of Swords and Two of Wands for my Cancers? Virgo. Some of y'all connecting with a Virgo. See this over-analyzing shit? Over-analyzing, over-planning, thinking that you can just, oh, I gotta do it like this. Everything has to unfold like that in order for it to be right. Someone who's extremely critical. They extremely critical of themselves, so you know they extremely critical of the motherfuckers around them. But Cancer, this could also be you stuck in your head about something or someone. I'm also hearing, again, somebody has not shared the depth of how much you mean to them. Some of y'all, this is a situation that has been in separation or is in separation. And somebody is not sharing just how much your absence is affecting them. Or maybe this is a situation where you've been in separation and there's been a reconciliation, but someone is still having a hard time opening up for Pentacles about just how much your absence affected them during the separation. In front of other people, this is the type of person that wears a mask, acting like I'm fine, everything's okay, I'm good. But at night, for a Swords child, or even in just moments of stillness, that's whenever they replay things in their mind. They replay the past between you and them, or they're replaying shit from their past, which has them over-analyzing the connection or trying to control the ways in which they connect with you in the present if you're someone new in their life. Or, like I said, Cancer, this could be you. I'm also hearing for some of you, your voice, the last things you said to someone echoes into their mind. Queen of Swords. Whatever it is that you speak, this person thinks about your words more than you know. And that's past, present, future, whatever, child. Somebody from your past, somebody you reconnected with, somebody who is you're connecting with presently, but they could be a new person, or somebody who you will meet. Your words mean a lot. And so therefore, you're also needing to learn to be selective of your words. Because if you care about somebody, then it's certain ways in which you have to learn to communicate your feelings and your thoughts as well, Cancer. I'm also hearing somebody wants to tell you, I know I messed up. That's what I'm hearing. I know I messed up. I know I didn't honor your heart in the way that I should have. But I'm scared. Scared you'll never trust me, or scared you will never trust me again. Scared that you'll be cold towards me. Scared that I missed my only chance. So some of you, someone hasn't returned because they're afraid that they've missed their chance. Some of you, someone is afraid of moving forward, or they have fears around moving forward because they fear you being cold towards them. Maybe they were cold towards you at one point in time. Some of you, you're connecting with someone new who fears that you will never trust them because of your past and the people you've dealt with in your past. Some of you, this is somebody from your past that feels like you will never trust them again because they didn't honor your heart. They messed up. This is the reason for the Four of Pentacles in the sense of hesitation. Or for some of y'all, there could even be mixed signals. It's like somebody is at war with their own shame or guilt. Page of Wands and Ace of Cups. Huh. Child, did I not say earlier when I was thinking about the Four of Wands that 444 makes me think of the Four of Wands? This is the Four of Wands basically in an oracle card, child. Home, marriage. I'm just saying, it's so good to be home. Some of y'all gonna have a fire sign child, Aries, Leo, Sag. I feel like the Thief card is at the bottom because you don't want to allow your fears to steal this opportunity from you. Don't allow self-sabotage, because this is just the Seven of Swords, okay? Don't allow the ways in which you self-sabotage to sabotage this connection. Or this is when it comes to the person that you're dealing with. They're working through their own self-sabotaging ways. They're learning lessons surrounding you. Bet you're gonna have to free yourself from whatever it is going on in your mind that has you hesitant or, you know, fearing taking some sort of action, because the Eight of Wands is also an action card. I'm afraid of this action. Why? Because I'm afraid of whatever could happen if I take this action. And this is what's causing sabotage. Somebody needs to have faith, but somebody also feels trapped. Somebody needs to realize that they are not trapped. At the end of the day, child, I'm going to use this as an example. Let's say you in a job that you don't want to be in. And with the Four of Pentacles, the job ain't even paying you that much. It's not paying you that well. And you got to deal with a lot of fucking drama on the job. So not only are you coming there and dealing with a lot of drama with the people who work there, but you also not being paid enough to deal with that shit. But you feel like, but I have no choice but to be on this job. That is a lie. You're not trapped. You could have faith. The Seven of Swords, the Thief card, is you telling yourself you have no choice. The Trap card is that Eight of Swords, because you keep thinking about, well, I got this bill and that bill, and what if I don't find a job? What if this? What if that? You're all of these negative thoughts that swarm around in your head off of the assumptions that you make. You're thinking about shit from the past that you, well, I remember I left this job before and things didn't work out well, or whatever it is that's got you feeling stuck and feeling like you have no choice but to deal with that circumstance. That is a lie. And all you have to do is have faith in yourself and have faith in the divine to provide something that is going to be more fulfilling, not just when it comes to how you feel spiritually working on the job, you know, not feeling drained from the energies that you're around once you get off and go home, and you're not taking unnecessary baggage home with you, but also fulfilling when it comes to your financial needs and wants. Same difference if you in a relationship that you're not fulfilled in. How you gonna tell yourself you stuck in this damn relationship? You come up with all the, well, where I'ma live? Well, I don't work, so how am I gonna get a place? I don't have no money. I rely on this person for everything. If I leave, I'm gonna be homeless. If I leave, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do that? Where am I gonna go? That's self-sabotage and the Eight of Swords keeping you in a situation because you're trapped in your mind. But once you release all of that negative shit out of your mind and you decide, you know what, I'm going to have faith and I'm going to step out on faith, That's when you realize that, number one, you're not stuck, you're not trapped. But number two, that's when you free yourself. Some of you have to be willing to show up differently if this is a new connection. Because the ways in which you've shown up in past relationships in the past is going to block this shit. If you remain trapped in the past, if you continue to, again, self-sabotage through acting out the same patterns and mental patterns and behavioral patterns in your life, you're going to block and push this person away. Some of you, this could be vice versa, what someone you're connecting with is feeling. And they could be pushing you away. You got to take it how it resonates, child. If the script needs to be flipped, flip it. Some of you guys, if there has been a reconciliation, there is a willingness. But there's also this energy of fear of failure. Willing to show up differently, but also afraid of failure. Somebody is in an inner battle in regards to whether they could meet you, like meet your emotional depth, meet your emotional standards, meet you emotionally and consistently, or you're in an inner battle wondering if you can meet someone's expectations your damn self. I'm also getting there's slow movement, but there's intentional movement, right? So somebody is intentionally moving towards Page of Wands, trying to be more vulnerable. And you're going to start to see this. You're going to see it through small acts of quote unquote repair, right? It might not be any grand declarations of love at first. It'll probably be something that happens through actions. And I'm also hearing actions are greater than words, child. Because your actions are going to tell the truth in this situation, or someone's actions will definitely tell the truth. It don't matter what somebody say. If they ain't putting forth that action, then it just is what it is. And for those of you who are afraid of opening up and being vulnerable with someone because you're afraid of, well, the things that they say to me, what if they're lying? I've had people tell me this and tell me that in the past. Again, you're thinking about the past. This shit is going to block you emotionally, you know? How you know that someone is telling you the truth is by their actions. So if you can't look at the words that's being said to you and have faith in that, then look at the actions and trust that instead, you know? Somebody is realizing that if they do not change, they are going to lose this connection forever. Now, Cancer, is this you or is this somebody you connecting with? Let's get another round of clarity. 8 of Wands, the 3 of Wands, and the Freedom card. The Empress. Come on. 4 Swords, 2 of Wands, and this Virgo energy. Ooh, the Emperor. Child, I can't make this shit up. These are divine counterparts dealing with each other. This is you and this person when it comes to your higher self. if you can get past all of the things that's trying to pose as blockages, hindrances, self-sabotage, Eight of Swords, ways in which you've been trapped in your own behaviors or ways of thinking about shit. Spirit is asking for you guys to release all of this, whatever it is. Rewrite the narrative. Someone is coming into a season where they are more self-aware than ever before. And I feel like this is both people, because we got both the Empress and the Emperor, child. That's very rare. But self-awareness alone is not going to heal this. So someone must take action. And I feel like it's not just one person that has to take action. It's both people. Now, again, this could be you dealing with someone new, Cancer. This could be you dealing with somebody from your past. Your heart wants to, their heart wants to. Both souls involved, higher selves, know that this is a fated bond, but it's the fear that is delaying the connection at times. And the fear that you hold may not be the same as the fear that they hold. Or maybe it doesn't show in the same ways. Spirit is saying be on the lookout for, just small, consistent actions. It could be through messages, little emotional check-ins here or there, apologies that this person is giving or that you're giving. Just small acts of them showing that they are present and vice versa. I'm also hearing with the Page of Wands, for those of y'all who are in separation, someone is preparing to reach out and clarify their feelings. Or they're trying to offer you a more emotionally present interaction. Some of you may not even be in separation, but this is what's happening. Like someone is reaching out to you. They're being more clear about their feelings. But with the Page of Wands, it's still like small steps. But make sure, as the Queen of Swords, the same way you can point out when somebody is doing wrong or not doing this right, not doing that right, affirm these small steps. Like, thank you for this. I appreciate you for doing this. I appreciate you for saying that. I see that you're doing this. I see that you're doing that. That's what's going to make this person want to open up more and show more of this side to you. And I'm also hearing, even though it could be small steps, they're still authentic. So pay attention to consistency, Cancer, not intensity. All right. I'm also hearing 1 to 3 weeks. Page of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Home card for Cancer. Moving forward, the Chariot. We got all major arcana, y'all. The Empress, the Emperor, the Chariot, and the motherfucking Moon. Cancer, Pisces, Taurus, Libra. Three of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. So we have the Moon card, the 3 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands here. I also feel like Spirit is saying you're being asked to learn how to receive without overgiving. The Hierophant. Also hold your boundaries. Child, this is your divine counterpart. I don't know what else to say. This somebody who, if they are new, it's hard for you to let go of this connection. If they somebody from your past, it's been hard for you to let go of this connection. Some of y'all recently went into separation, but you don't see that eventually in time this person is going to come back, because it's hard to let go of this damn connection, child. But when they come back, you better believe they're going to be ready to start making these steps. That doesn't mean that they're going to do it perfectly. You're still going to have to learn to get on the same page with one another. There will still be more growth and more lessons to learn at that time. But for some of you guys, I'm telling you, if you have recently gone into separation, you're not communicating with somebody, that might be what it is right now, but that's not what is going to remain, okay? Or that's not how it's going to remain. Hold your boundaries, but hold them with compassion. Don't shrink your needs, okay, just so you can keep somebody either. Four of Pentacles. You have to remember that you are the anchor within this situation. You don't have to chase or fix anybody. You just allow them to step up. And your worth is not negotiable in this situation, no matter what the situation is for you personally. And if you would like more clarity on a relationship of some sort in your life, Cancer, then I definitely suggest a personal reading. I will have that information down below. It's already in the description box, but I will also have it pinned in the comments down below. And I should probably also have it on the screen if I don't forget to add it in, child. But regardless, that will help you to really understand where you fit in this dynamic of what I'm reading on this table right now. Okay? And there will be an extended reading to this reading for you guys. For those of y'all who are Divine Access members over on the membership side of things, you will have access to the extended of this read. But back to what I was saying, your worth is non-negotiable, honey. Empress and Emperor, your worth is non-negotiable. This isn't about playing hard to get either. Like, let's call it what it is. This ain't got nothing to do with playing hard to get. It's about being in your energetic truth. That's what's going to eliminate the burden, the hardship, the fucking drama, okay? I see someone choosing, even though something may be difficult for them, they're choosing to work on it. They're choosing to do it anyway. And you might not see this right away. Child, some of y'all in a third party. You know what I just realized? We got the Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles is missing. The Two of Pentacles is like two people coming together. But we go from the one to the three to the four. Somebody's still holding on to some shit that they gotta let go of. And that's another reason why the Ten of Wands is here. That could be why you're in separation. And the third party could be another person. It could be a fucking mentality. It could be a way in which somebody behaves. It could be family members, friends, work, whatever. Can I get you to type down below, Cancer? I desire deep, secure love. And I will only receive that which honors me fully. Period. Connect with that part of your higher self. I desire deep, secure love. And I will only receive that which honors me fully. That means I'm not accepting no bare minimum shit. I'm not going to try to be something that I'm not in order to keep somebody. I'm not going to push aside my feelings, my wants, my desires in order to make things easier for someone that I'm connecting with. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stand in my truth. You deserve to have what it is that you want, just like the next fucking person. For others of you, what you don't see, I feel is positive movement. Okay? There is positive movement as long as you and this person, because I don't feel like this is all about one individual. This is a teamwork. Three of Pentacles. This is teamwork. So as long as you remain consistent and, you know, hold healthy boundaries even within the connection, I feel the connection can deepen. But for some of you, this is something that has to be rebuilt. For others of you, this is something that has to be built on some sort of new emotional terms. And of course, that's not going to be easy, child. You're going to have to put in some work. The outcome is very dependent on whether you remain grounded in your worth and whether they remain in an energy of follow through. Right? Because we talking the masculine and feminine, Empress and Emperor. You have to remain grounded in your worth. They have to remain grounded in this energy of follow through. Like doing what the fuck they say they gonna do, child. And whether they do what they say they gonna do or not, you still gotta remain grounded in your worth, Cancer. Because if any one of you guys decide to get stuck in your old cycles of doing things or in old patterns, falling back into old patterns, then, or you decide to fall back into old patterns of just, you know, abandoning yourself for the relationship, dropping your boundaries, holding space for somebody's potential, then you're going to recreate the same dynamics and it's not going to work. Some of y'all, that's exactly why you're still in separation with somebody, because you still don't know how to hold your boundaries. You still will abandon yourself for the connection. You still want to hold space for potential. And this person is still going to fall back into their own old patterns as well. Not following through, not taking the right actions, not showing up as this emperor. That's why you're in separation. Some of y'all who have gone into separation, that's why. Because Spirit is saying y'all got some work to do separately, child. Two damn caterpillars can't go into the same cocoon. The fuck? So no matter how much I love you, child, I got to grow. I got to transform. That means I got to go elsewhere. And they got to do the same. But when you come out of this cocoon, if it's meant to be, y'all motherfuckers will find each other again. Period. And this is what some of you are needing to have faith in. You'll find each other again. Others of you, you're connecting with somebody who you've already went through this. We've gone our separate ways, went into our little cocoons, come out, and maybe you have found your way to each other again. But regardless of the fact, are we going to continue to repeat old patterns? Because if so, this shit will go into separation again. Spirit says the seeds of a beautiful new chapter are already here. It's literally already here on the board. But just like when you're planting flowers, right? You plant the seeds, you have to water them. You may even add like the soil food so that they can grow, and you have to also prune them or pull out weeds and do all of these things to protect the flower itself. You might even have to put down some stuff to prevent bugs and things of that nature from fucking up your garden, fucking up your plants, you know? So the soil has to be tended, and it has to be tended in a patient type of way. You can't rush a seed to produce a flower. You got to be patient with the soil. You got to tend to the soil. So it's the same within this relationship dynamic. You're having to make sure that you're patiently tending to the soil. Can't believe we got all three of these majors. Come on now. Forward movement is the name of the game. And somebody is saying that they're taking the actions that need to be taken in the name of love. They're moving forward in the name of love. I don't know, child. This I feel like this is a mirroring energy. It's not one-sided. Spirit is also saying, Cancer, you're not here to beg for breadcrumbs. You're also not here to wait in some sort of emotional limbo. If you in separation, don't be in separation waiting in emotional limbo. If you're having to go into separation, it's because Spirit is saying you're needing to step into your work and understand that you here for more than fucking breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs is not gonna feed you and get you full. For those of you in a situation and you know it's like you're having to put in this work, but of course it's not easy because both people, whatever it is that you're having to work on, the shit it don't come to you easily, so therefore it's gonna be hard work. But that still doesn't mean beg for breadcrumbs either. You allow people to show up how they're gonna show up. You're here to receive love that is clear, consistent, and soul nourishing. If it is not that, if somebody's giving you breadcrumbs, this ain't your reading. And this ain't your person. That ain't your person. I'm just telling you. If somebody is ready to meet you in the place that you're in, then Spirit says yes. Beautiful healing can and will happen. Period. But if not, then you have to trust that what is truly aligned for you, it will find you. And it'll find you without confusion, without chaos. You are love embodied. Can I get someone to type, I am love embodied? And Spirit says, never forget that, Cancer. Those are your messages, honey. I'm going to leave the message here. Again, there will be an extended to this reading. Feel free to check it out. If this message resonated and you haven't given the video a thumbs up, definitely give the video a thumbs up. Also, feel free to share below in the comments, Cancer. And yes, my loves, I will see you guys later in another one. Until then, take care, Cancer.